going on, guys? Satsuki the Savage here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Kingdom chapter 556. So for the battle positions in this chapter, we have Akko, who's in the middle, Hishin unit, who is placed all the way to the right. And of course, we know Akko is supposed to weather the storm of three armies, the armies of Minaji, Ouhon, and Chaogairyuu. He's supposed to weather them all off. And it was interesting because you have Chaogairyuu, who seen through the Hishin unit and Ouhon's plan immediately. He said, Ouhon, their unit isn't there to just give assistance to whoever needs it between both armies. They are trying to take Gaku-A out. That is their whole mission. He was able to see that immediately just for seeing their battle position. So props to him. And he also takes that as they're pretty much underestimating us, because they have to hold off all three of us for this whole plan to work. And we see in this chapter that Akko, since he has been under the Ozen army for so long, he has picked up Ozen's tactics to the point where he can replicate Ozen's defense to a T. And apparently this defense is so great that even Ouhon himself said it would be pretty much impossible for him to break through that, which that is something from coming from Ouhon. That's something to say, because Ouhon is a very proud individual. And especially when it comes to stuff with his father, he doesn't like to admit that his father is right. So coming from Ouhon saying that, that's a pretty big deal. As for the Hishin unit, their job is to serve as live bait for Gaku-A to come in, and while Ouhon basically sits back and waits to steal a kill from the Hishin unit. The reason why the Hishin unit serves as the bait for this whole operation is because we know Gaku-A, he was a vessel for Keisha, and he wants revenge for Keisha's death. So he's acting aggressively towards trying to make sure he kills Shin himself. That's what he wants to do. So they're taking advantage of Gaku-A's personality, because if it was somebody else, they probably couldn't implement this strategy, since the only person who has a real connection to Keisha is Kisui, and he's off fighting Moten. Now, as for how this whole plan was developed, Karyoten and the Hishin unit, they continue to take L's from Ouhon. Ouhon is basically straight up disrespecting them. I mean, it's nothing new. Ouhon always does this. Shin and Karyoten, y'all gotta stand up for yourselves. Dude went up to y'all, and Shin predicted what Ouhon was going to say. He was like, you came to pay us peasants a visit? Aren't you going to tell us to move out the way? That's basically what Ouhon said, in just a different kind of way. He was like, I don't want to deal with the likes of you. Fuck out my way. So it's like, Ouhon is straight disrespecting y'all. And I understand they don't have time for petty quarrels and whatnot. But Ouhon is the one who's starting this, which is weird, considering he should have the most foresight to see that, we don't have time for all this stupid ass bickering. We should just get to it. Not only does he disrespect the whole Hishin unit, he says, where's that wannabe strategist of yours? Of course, referring to Karyoten. And it's like, then he disrespects them again by saying, we're just going to have you guys as baits while we swoop in for the kill. I didn't want to come up with a plan more complex, because you guys are too simple to implement anything complex. So it's like he keeps at this point, he's not even taking jabs. It's straight uppercuts and left hooks and shit. Karyoten, I know you can't fight, okay? You gotta hit this nigga with a dart. While he turns his back, just let it be over with. Because Ouhon is straight disrespecting y'all. I don't know how Shin is keeping his composure while Ouhon is just basically roasting their ass the whole time. But whatever, I guess. We also have Banaji move before he was supposed to, and we already know Banaji had that talk with Riboku where Riboku said, I know Akko's weakness, which we don't know what it is yet. So expect Banaji to do something out of the norm to possibly penetrate Akko's defense, because it can't hold up. It can't hold up. Akko is going to fall one way or another. It's either going to be in this battle or probably the next. But either way, Akko is definitely going to fall in the battle due to Riboku figuring him out. So while this defense looked good in this chapter, expected to be broken down next chapter or 2 chapters for now. Also, where the fuck is Also, where the hell is Kyokai? Because she should honestly be in these meetings with Shin and Karyo-ten. She's a pretty good strategist. She's not a strategist like Ten, because Ten really sees the whole battlefield, and Kyokai is really good for seeing, coming up with strategies as the battle goes along. Kind of, she can come up with strategies in micro form. But yeah, where's Kyokai? It's just weird that we seen Karyo-ten, we seen Ouhon, we even seen Moten, but we didn't see any Kyokai. So yeah. Also forgot to mention that panel that we see of Jogairu, Gyoun, Banaji, and Gaku-A. That the panels of all like 4 of their faces, those were some beautiful panels that Howard drew up. So big props to them. That was some beautiful art. But guys, that is pretty much it for this chapter review. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Satsuki the Savage, and I'm out.